Hi, Shira, Lazar coming to you from VidCon with Justine Bateman. Yeah.
Hi.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm just happy to be here. Oh, that is a chili or a tongue?
It's like a circus here at VidCon. People dressed up, doing random shows in the halls.
Maybe they're prepping for Comic-Con.
Yeah, people are saying this will be the Comic-Con of video, online video.
Yeah, definitely. It's good.
And so you do so much online. It's become a really big and important part of your career and your work.
Oh,
right?
yeah. It's pretty much primarily my career and my work now. I mean, started getting into it like 2.5 years ago, and now I'm one of the producers on Easy to Assemble. I just did Anthony Zeiker's Level 26 and assembling some extra digital components for him on that. What else? Adapting a book collection for Warner Brothers, turning that into a web series, and so it's definitely and I'm definitely not looking back. Like this is the future of everything. Is all entertainment will come exclusively through an IP address. So like why mess around with anything else unless there's a big check involved, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and you also have your digital studio that you're doing a lot of it through as well.
That's exact. Yeah, FM 78 is a production company that I have with my partners Jill Kushner and Peter Marietta, and then I have a consulting company too called Station 5.
And you do a fun little video with Kelly called Get Up and Get Real.
No, wake
up, get up.
Yeah, wake up and get real.
Wake up. Once you're up, getting up, you
That's
wake
right.
up and get real.
Yeah, Wake Up and Get Real is the talk show I do with Kelly Catrone, and that's at wakeupandgetreal.com or Kelly Catrone TV. That's the YouTube station, and then we're syndicated now by Huffington Post.
Very cool. Well, so that's interesting because that specifically is on YouTube. So has YouTube been a big component to that growing?
Well, I mean, this is old news, but one of the great things about YouTube is just the ease of use. I mean, if YouTube was not easy to use or it took a long time to load or something like some other sites that have now declined in their popularity, which we don't have to name, I guess. But if that was the case, like YouTube wouldn't be what it is today. So, and they've kept evolving, but with that being I feel like that being the core focus, the ease of use, and it's really paid off, obviously.
So how do you decide, I guess, what type of content you want to do? If you get a lot of pitches, like what really stands out in terms of something that you would want to create and be part of?
Well, for the production company, we have a lot of our own projects on our slate, stuff that we've written that we want to get done. But then, things come along like the Warner Brothers project where you just go, wow, I guess for me it's like seeing that the material is compelling enough and seeing that there's enough room for us to do what we do, like are we going to be able to, make maybe a social media gameplay? Are we going to be able to create an app off of this? Are we going to be able to, how fun is it going to be because if it's just do the project and deliver it to us and that's it, there's so many people that can do that, but what we do, and especially what I do in my consulting, is I want to show you the whole package that can occur, and and there's, I'm not going to cover everything in my proposal, because there's so many more things to discover about, ways to market and distribute products online. It's very exciting.
Well, because you're involved in so many components of online and digital, not just video per se. So where do you see this all going? What is it? As a trendsetter.
Okay,
as a trendsetter.
Here's what everything will keep going as it is, but I think some of the additional things, and we were just talking about it, there's got to be like an IMDb type of site for internet content. Like all these guys from the station and stuff are talking about what they write and direct and all this, well, there should be a place that aggregates all those credits, where you could submit your projects and you can see what people's credits are. The other thing that I think is the next big thing, and if I didn't already have my, a couple of companies, I would totally get into this, but it'd be very time consuming, so I won't.
Hey, tell me.
Okay. Curation sites. Okay, because right now the internet is like a lot of thrift stores. All right, and there's amazing stuff in some of those thrift stores, but you have to go into the thrift stores and you have to paw through and find the the Pucci dress, the Armani jacket, and all this, and you go oh my God, look what I found, right? And you pass it around, you let your friends know and all this. But a few years ago in Los Angeles, at least, I don't know about New York or anywhere else, but these these stores popped up, like Decades 2, and they would go into the thrift stores across the country and paw through and find all these amazing, gowns, fantastic gowns and clothing items and shoes and whatever, and bring it into their stores, charge you a premium because you didn't have to go find them. Yeah. But oh my God, amazing stuff. So I think there's a real need for it, and I think it can definitely be like subscription based. I think it can be
a pay model.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe there's this model, and I can't remember the name of it. They use it so much in the kids multiplayer gaming where you can play at a certain level for free forever. Yeah. But then if you want to have an extra, virtual pet, or you want to get into this section of the game, you got to pay $9.99 a month. I forget what that model's called. Fuck, I should know what the name is. But
premium.
Yeah. Okay. So you could have that kind of thing with the curation site. Like you could say, these are the staff picks, okay? And then you say, if you want to have this customized to you and do kind of what Netflix does, like based on your likes or based on what you've responded to, this is what we pick for you. That could be more the premium side of the site. So if anybody wants to take this model and do it, like,
how about curation, maybe?
Please do it, because I would love to have that. I mean, as much time as I spend like 50% of my life online. Still, it's hard. I mean, there's tons of videos that I'm not seeing because you only have so many hours in the day. But if somebody was grabbing all those and just, you'd really need a team that's like combing the internet, and you could call it staff picks, because people, in video stores used to have like, this is, not these are the best sellers, and then these are the staff picks. You always wanted to see what the staff like because they're watching videos all day.
So how inspiring is it seeing all these people that are just creating so much content and getting it seen? Because I just am inspired by interviewing everyone here today.
I love it. It's so DIY, and it's I love anything that is just happening in spite of any like big infrastructure. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're just like, oh my God, look what's going on over there. Who's controlling it? Nobody. You know what I mean? It's just people doing it for themselves and getting it out there, and I think it's phenomenal. And I think it's such a big component of online, the future. The present and the future of online. Not just content, but marketing and networking, and I think it's really important. And I really want to know all the people who get, 3 million hits every time they post a video of them going to the coffee shop. Like, in all seriousness, I have like a deep respect for them and deep respect for the way that they have like kind of take the time to interact with their fans and have really cultivated, it's not easy to become the #1 subscribed on video, #1 subscribed on YouTube. So I respect them, and I really want to know them all.
Well, this video will be up on the Vlogbrothers site, so great. Let's all get to know each other and make things happen. Bye.